To be a successful entrepreneur, what you shouldn't be afraid of?
Taking chances. I mean, you know, I think there's virtually no successful businessmen or women in the world ever who haven't taken risks and taken chances. So, in the right manner, you know, if you provided you've set the groundwork, and so that would be my advice. Don't try and take those chances when you're not ready, because so many people today. We talked about this. So many people want it now. What is so wrong with building a business over 5, 10, 15 years? What's so wrong about integrally making that part of your life, not your ambition to become a millionaire by 25 and go and sit on the beach? Because actually, once you sat on the beach for 3 or 4 days, you'll go, oh, well, I wish I was working again. So believe it or not, that's what I believe.
Try that.
Working is the wrong word.
I think
people wish they were doing again, something they felt was constructive. So you know, be careful what you wish for. Absolutely. And don't wish your life away. You know, there's time. There is time. You know, I used to use the phrase "it's later than you think," so you get on with things. That's just to give you some energy. But there is always time. You know, I've still got 55 years. So.
They shouldn't be afraid of losing anything, because there's nothing to lose in life. You're born with nothing. You leave with nothing. It's just an experience in between. So don't be afraid of losing anything. Don't, especially money. Or friends, or status, or there's nothing to lose.
Don't be afraid of taking chances and risks. Don't be afraid of that.
Just go for it. Yeah.
Just go for it. And you know, if you get it wrong, you can change it, and don't be afraid to change.
Yeah.
Because it's so important to not to try to stay with something that is not working. If it's not working, change it. So don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of failing. I spent 11 years going to America. I had 6 attempts, and they all failed. They all failed, but it was like, okay, so that's not working. But you know, we got there because we've been pushing so hard. We needed something to pull, and that was getting a 5-star shoe.
Yeah,
in fact, we got 3 5-star shoes. So it's finding that white space. To us, that was white space. Going in there knowing that we could actually make a shoe, a 5-star shoe.
5-star shoe.
So Runner's World was great. It was great for Nike. It was great for Reebok, and great for any real running shoe company, because they just, what they did for running in America was incredible. And we were there at the right time. So, you know, look for your luck.
Look for your luck.
You know, and take it with both hands.
Taking risk and persevering. These are the 2 things to not be afraid of. Taking risks because you need to push yourself outside of where you're comfortable in order to grow. I know it's a cliche, but it's so true. It is a cliche because it's true, is that once you take a risk, a calculated risk, I'm not just saying throw it all out the window and go for it. You look at the situation and you say, okay, there is an inherent risk here, but I'm going to take that decision. It's kind of also like that idea of, you know, if somebody asks you to do something that you're not quite sure how to do in your business, you say yes, and then figure out how you're going to do it. There's a risk involved in that. But as long as it's not something completely unrelated to what you do, but you think, oh, I can probably find a way to do that. That pushes your business forward. It pushes you as well, because the other thing is learning. You are then learning. If you're not always learning, then you're stagnating. And if you're stagnating, that's dangerous for any business owner or any business, you know, or as an employee. Again, another cliche, every overnight success is usually 10 years in the making. People don't see a lot of the 10 years worth of work to get you to say, oh, he sold this company for $100 million. You say, yeah, and this is the sacrifice that he made to get there. It didn't just happen overnight. It's just that you never heard of the company. Today it was in the news because he sold it for $100 million. Oh, brilliant. How did he do that?
I can do that also.
Yeah. And so it's this perseverance of again, comes back to what you said though, that you believe in something so strongly that you're building your business around that you keep going, even when it looks like this is the end of the road. Either I've run out of money, I've run out of whatever it is that, okay, I haven't actually run out. I need to reframe that. I can do this, and if I do that, that will allow me to put more energy back into this, and I can take another couple of steps forwards. But it's that perseverance.